Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're enjoying the first Thanksgiving game. Wanted to jump on here quick before game two. We're finishing up the Chicago-Detroit game. It is pretty ugly overall, but we're getting through. I'm hearing some feedback here. Just give me a second and I will adjust that. Should be fixed now. All right. So what I want to look at here is some showdown stuff, some PrizePicks plays for game two. Go over that real quick. It is a 7.5-point favorites for Dallas at the moment, 50.5 total here. So look at the quarterbacks. First of all, we got Josh Allen, that is the late game. I've got this down to the 2-game slate if you happen to be going that route. We got Dak Prescott, 6,900, 11-2. He's going to be in terms of showdown. Let's jump across here. I'm just going to go through and build one out that I will be using for this game. So there's a couple of ways to go about it. The expensive way, Prescott, I'm not really looking into Elliott. He is saying that he is hurt. The knee is still hurting a little bit, especially when he lands on it. I don't think they really give him 100% go here in this game, so I don't really like him at captain. I like it as a GPP play if you wanted to go that route, but definitely not for me in terms of captain. I'm going to be playing one lineup. Gallup makes a lot of sense. He is the 5th most expensive down here. You could definitely go that route if you wanted to go a little even more. If you do feel that he is really injured in terms of Zeke, Tony Pollard would be a nice GPP one up there. I do like going quarterback. I think Las Vegas is going to have to throw a lot here, so I do like going Carr. A couple ways you can go about it. You can go and Renfro. You can go this 4-player core right here because there are a few punt plays that we can go with here. I talked about Desean Jackson on the first show today. I don't mind it. He doubled his snap counts, went from 17% to 34% from his first week with Vegas to last week. So we're probably going to get up. If he gets up into the 50-60% range, he's probably going to see 3-4 targets. I'm kind of looking at him kind of like a Josh Reynolds play that was in this game here, where we're looking for that one deep ball where he gets, 40, 50 yards and a touchdown. Touchdown is a bonus. I don't even think he really needs that at 2,200, but that would be nice. That gives us a full Las Vegas pass catching stack here with Derek Carr. It gives us Dak in there. And then we've got 2,800 left over. So, I mean, you're going to have to punt again, probably Zay Jones, or this isn't the optimal way that I will be building, but you can definitely go that route. A couple other ways you can go about it. You can go and get Gallup. I'm double clicking here if you wanted to and come down. So there's a bunch of different ways. If you're looking for upside, I would maybe take Renfro out and go Desean. For cash games, I like fitting Renfro in there, but this would be a nice GPP build here. And then you could go Dak, run that back, and you've got 5,500 left over. You could go Cedric Wilson, so you got that, and then you can either get kicker in there. You can get Edwards for. I'm not really into these guys. Probably into the kicker down here. You can go that route. So there's a bunch of different things you can do here. If you want to go even cheaper up top, Carr, like if you go Gallup, let's go and actually plug that in over here. Gallup and Prescott, and if you want to go Derek Carr, you can go Renfro here. This is maybe what would be a good cash build, because then you can get down here and you can go with, if you just want to punt, you can go Desean. I don't think there's anyone else down here. I know Kenny is interested in Malik Turner. We definitely can fit him in a GPP. Looking at what they're probably going to run, Noah Brown might get some touches here as the WR3 as well. So definitely look at him. He's only 600. So I might even, if I bring up the median, I actually want to see how what his snap share was last week between Noah Brown and Malik Turner here. So just give me a second. I'll pull that up. But Noah Brown makes sense if you want to go double quarterback here, because now we're left with 6,800. We can get Josh Jacobs in there with Carr and Renfro. That kind of covers the touchdowns almost on both sides. Besides, we're not going to have the Dallas running game. But this is one way to go with the passing. So if we go over to Dallas now and look at Noah Brown, it's just taking a second here to load. I will get that up and we will look at that here real quick before we move on to some PrizePicks plays. it was nice getting that Jimmy Graham over 4.5 yards done and out of the way early. Need the Tony Pollard over 40.5, and we hit. Give me a second here. I'll bring up my entries while that other page is loading here. So this is what I went with in the first game, $25. Tony Pollard over 40.5. Rushing yards, Jimmy Graham over that 4.5. He got 34. He absolutely crushed it. And then Josh Allen's the free play. In this game, or going forward, I do like Michael Gallup. I posted this in chat, over 4.5 receptions. I'm definitely in on that. Trevor Siemian over 189.5 passing yards, and some things that I look at when doing that. Let's bring it up here. Is the Vegas odds. He's at 200, 205 in some spots in terms of the props in Vegas, and he's gone over. Actually, I don't have that, but I just have this up as a. I can't bring that up here at the second. Okay, so Noah Brown played 63% of the snaps, same amount as Cedric Wilson last week. In terms of, it was Wilson that got 7 targets, caught 4 of them. Noah Brown only got 2. But for $600, I think we can definitely use him as a punt play here. I'm same with Malik Turner. He was at 12% snaps. So he wasn't on the field much last week. He got 2 targets, caught 1 for 11 yards. So I'm fine with Turner or Noah Brown. I think both probably get in the range of 2 to 3 targets each. Probably going to play about 40% of the snaps each, I would think. They're kind of like the fourth option there. So definitely go with either of those as a punt play, and then that allows you to easily go double quarterback in this game. And I believe if we want to go double quarterback, let's just try and plug that in, double quarterback. Let's just go Noah Brown because he's actually, let's go Malik Turner because he's just a, you know what? I'm going Noah Brown just because he played more snaps here. They trust him a little bit more, it appears. And then when we turn to our pass plays, we can get Gallup in there. So we've got 2 pass catchers and Dak Prescott. If you want to just absolutely load up, although I would put Dak in the captain if you're going to go that route. Get Renfro in there. That leaves you 6,200. So then you can kind of come down and go Cedric Wilson. Gives you 4-2. With him up there, I would probably, in this situation, probably – with Derek Carr as captain, get 2 top pass catchers. So Waller and Renfro definitely makes sense here. Then you go Brown, Prescott. You get the Dallas passing game. You're going to have to fade Gallup in this situation. You can go with a kicker. I don't mind going with a kicker here, probably more for cash games. You could leave some money on the table and go to Desean Jackson here as well. So that's a couple ways you can look at the showdown. In terms of PrizePicks, Michael Gallup over 4.5 receptions. I'm adding to that. I talked about Tony Pollard over 40.5 rushing yards. And then going into the late game, we've got Trevor Siemian over 189.5 passing yards. And Stephon Diggs, what I liked there was the reception. Player receptions, and we go down to Diggs is at 5.5 with the juice here, minus 145 on that over. So they think he's going to get 6 for sure. So 6 is a push in terms of PrizePicks, but I still like that. I think he's in the range of 7 or 8 today in this matchup. So against New Orleans, I talked about it earlier. They are a lot better against the run than the pass. They're 14th in DVOA against the pass, first in DVOA against the run. So I definitely like Diggs there for 6. So that would be my 3 play going into the night slate. All right, that takes care of my showdown lineup, as well as some PrizePicks plays, couple prop bets there as well. Good luck tonight, and we'll see you on the final show.